Robert Bob Wood. Robert Wood was born in Grants Pass, Oregon in 1957. He spent much of his lifetime in Colorado. He graduated from Buena Vista High School in 1975 after a star-studded 4 years as a high school student athlete. He went off to Chadron State College in Nebraska to pursue a degree and play his favorite sport of basketball. His degree and playing career opened the door for him to continue as a teacher and a basketball coach. He started in rural Nebraska before making his way back home to Buena Vista in 1981. Wood, the math teacher and basketball coach, got the success story started soon, with his team making their way into the Final Eight of the state tournament before he left in 1986 to pursue a master's degree and a stint of collegiate coaching back at his alma mater, Chadron State College. He had a 10-year stay, and they won the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference Championship in 1994. In the fall of 1997, Wood headed back to Buena Vista with 2 of his 3 sons still in high school. The 10-year stay at Buena Vista produced 7 trips to the Final 8 of the state tournaments, with 5 of those teams getting to the Final 4. His Demon teams won the state championship trophy in 1997 and 2001. In 2007, Wood was off to Mountain Vista High School, where he continued his career as a math teacher and basketball coach. Basketball success immediately improved for the Golden Eagles. During the next 11-year period, the Mountain Vista teams were regulars in the state tournament bracket, and their teams were in the Final 4 group in 2013, 2014, and 2019. Now as a retired teacher, Wood, the older, continues to assist with the basketball program at Mountain Vista, where Wood, the younger, son Brian, is the head coach. Coach Bob Wood served on the board of directors of Chaska in 1997, while he was the president for the basketball coaches. He was a head coach in the Chaska All-State Basketball Games in 1999. He was recognized as the State Basketball Coach of the Year in 1999, and he was a nominee for the National Coach of the Year in the same year. Bob and Terry Wood are the parents of son Jesse, Drew, and Brian, and have 5 grandchildren.
All right, I got involved in sports when I was a young kid. I think 2nd grade, started playing baseball. My mom pretty much entered me in any type of sporting activity that I could. We lived in Fort Morgan, Colorado at the time, and then it kind of went from there. And I loved sports from the very beginning, so it was a good time. I first got interested in coaching, I guess, when I was in high school. My dad and I had a conversation about what I was going to do to go to college and that kind of stuff as far as what I was going to do for a career. And I told him, I said, I don't really know. I love basketball. I'd like to do something that involved basketball. And he asked me about being a teacher and a coach. And I said, yeah, I think I'd like to do that. I think for one thing for sure is I'm very passionate about the game of basketball. And I love the sport, and it was a big influence on my life. And, you know, when you're doing athletics in high school, one of the greatest things about it is that the kids really want to know how to get better, and they really listen, and they really come prepared. I feel one of the reasons we have success is our style of play. We play fast. We do a lot of trapping. We run. We get a lot of kids involved, and the more people that play, I think the better it is for your team because there's more people involved. You've got to have a love for the game and the coaching end of it, and you need to learn how to deal with, you know, everything that goes on in the coaching. But you show them that you want to be there every day, that they'll want to play for you, and they'll do their best to do what you ask them to do, and they'll play hard for you. And I think that's, for me, the key to success in athletics is making sure that the players understand that it's hard work, that they have to be disciplined, and that they have to execute under extreme circumstances, and how to be a good teammate, how to work hard, how to set goals, and do the things that are really important in their life outside of basketball. And I think those things, as you age, actually become more important. I thought I had a good career, and it's nice to get a reward like this at the end of the career. Even though I'm still going, I'm still coaching with my son Brian, and where he's the head coach, and that's been an exciting part in its own right. He's a little more lighthearted than I was, so it's nice to see that.
Give a warm round of applause for Chaska Hall inductee, Bob Wood.